GM everyone, welcome to our first Nibiru ecosystem spotlight for the year of 2025. I think last year we had quite a number of projects coming on and also sharing what they are building on Nibiru, right? So today we have with us Aviatrix, and I think it is really special to have Aviatrix helping us to kickstart the year. So welcome, Dasha. Thanks for joining us today. Really appreciate you for taking your time out to join us in today's session. Without further ado, I think I'll just pop right into the first question. So, Dasha, please tell us a little bit more about yourself and probably like the story behind Aviatrix.
Thanks a lot for invitation because actually it's also great to start this year with you guys. And the story that behind Aviatrix is quite simple but also interesting because Aviatrix started back in 2021 with a clear vision to redefine the crash game genre because we noticed a gap in the market for the games of such genre and the features inside them. So our team wanted to create a product that doesn't just entertain but also rewards players for their participation and loyalty. So actually, this is the way how Aviatrix was born. The idea was to create something unique for the market and connect it with both Web 2 and Web 3.
Oh, wait, you mean Aviatrix was from all the way in 2021 till now? So that Aviatrix has 4 years on season?
Aviatrix on Web 2 in 2022. The idea was created in 2021. And on and Web 3, we launched it like last summer.
That's really, really cool to hear, man. I remember playing like some Crash games in some other casinos before, but those are very, very basic Crash games. And I think in that sense, Aviatrix have elevated the gaming experience for that, right? In that sense. So perhaps you can share even more about what Aviatrix is all about, like deeper dive into how Aviatrix works and stuff.
Yes, exactly. As you mentioned, general crash games are quite simple and they are not provide any kind of features inside the game. So regarding Aviatrix, it's also like blend of fun strategy, but also plus to it, we added blockchain technology inside the game. And our mission was to offer players a unique gaming experience where they can not only play, but also they can own something. And in our case, this is NFT inside the game because each player can create NFT. The player can choose color, name, and after that use it this in-game assets to play. Actually, like each round. And our NFT is very dynamic, so it means that we have 8 level of NFT inside our game, and based on the experience, the model becomes better and better, and also provides some perks. So actually, it means that we not only uh, make the game because of the game, but also we create some elements user friendly for people who are not familiar with blockchain technology. Because as you know, in Web2, there are not a lot of people who use cryptocurrency tokens like daily. And NFTs for them, it's something unique. And we implemented this feature inside our game in such way so it doesn't feel even as NFT. It's just like in-game asset that players see, and plus to it, they also own it.
Oh, that's really interesting to hear. Like having an NFT element inside the game of Aviatrix. So basically, you're saying that as a user, let's say today I go onto Aviatrix to play on Aviatrix, I can actually customize my own model and use it as an NFT, and then it will grow in stages. That is it. Does it work that way?
Yes, exactly. And also the level of NFTs influence on the change to get a bigger amount of the reward pool that we have inside our game. So plus to it, while you play, and you also gain some perks when you develop your NFT.
Ah, so basically, the more you play, the more you level up in that sense, and then your NFT will rank up. And then after that, from there, you will basically unlock more perks and also get a higher reward pool, right?
Exactly.
Oh, that's really nice to hear. So is there also a NFT marketplace in Aviatrix itself? Like for example, I can envision it in this way where users will want to trade their high level NFTs and probably like somewhere along that line, like maybe like trading away your level 3 NFTs for a higher level one or something along that line. Is that also in the plan? I'm not sure. Like this is just something which I imagine.
Actually, this is true. We have in our plans to develop the marketplace where players will be able to trade their assets. For now, it's in a development side because it's quite harder for Web 2 and Web 3 to develop the common marketplace where all players will be able to trade their assets. Because we have more than 600 integration now, and for each this platform, we need to provide access to this marketplace and align all the prices, align all the transactions. So it takes some time, but definitely marketplace will be released.
Oh, there's really a lot of integrations. That's crazy amount of integrations. So in that case, I would like to check with you guys, like on how many chains are you guys deployed on right now, or are we able to kind of like play Aviatrix at this point of time as on mainnet or somewhere else?
So actually, we're fully launched and we're already gaining traction. As I mentioned, Aviatrix was live since 2022 on Web2. And if talking in numbers, we have more than 600 integration on Web2 and more than 1.3 million daily active players. Regarding Web3, we have already started integration with some of Cosmos based tokens, like for example, you guys and plus to it Saga. And we are in talks with other Cosmos tokens to integrate them to our game as well. So on Web3, it's only three integrations for now, but we started only last summer. If talking in numbers here, I can say that like each week we have more than 100k euros in turnover, and we are dropped for players already around 2k in different tokens. And the biggest I dropped for one player was 200. It was Saga player. And for Nibiru, the highest one, as I remember, was around 100 euro. So actually, like everything that we can provide here is integration for community and plus to it different activities, how to entertain them and how to keep them with us, not only because of the possibility to win in our game, but also because of the loyalty and our reward programs.
Oh my god, like there's a lot of wins to be honest that you've been mentioning. I think it's gonna make some of us FOMO and try to like play Aviatrix even more now. And I recall that recently we had a gaming session with Aviatrix as well, I think hosted by Nem himself. There were some pretty decent wins, if I'm not wrong. I think that's really cool to hear, to be honest. So, as you mentioned, you guys were already launched, and you guys started off as a Web 2 company, and then eventually branch out to Web 3. I think it's really cool, and it's really interesting to see Web 2 companies like diving into Web 3 and also integrating Web 3 as well. So, this is something very, very interesting. So, that moves on to my next question, which is in this case, like, how does Aviatrix plan to acquire more users?
This is a really good question, but I will add regarding how we started. Actually, we started as a Web3 company because in 2017 we had our ICO and we launched our first product blogging platform and betting platform. And only after that we decided to launch one more product on Web2. So actually, we're originally Web3 users. Regarding the player acquisition, actually we have re- a really good marketing strategy on this. And it includes, as I mentioned, new partnership on Cosmos. Plus to it, we are hosting tournaments inside our game that actually provides a really good traction. This tournament is held both for Web 2 and Web 3 and now is running for 4 million euros for 3 months. And plus to it, we also provide drops each week for most active players in our game. It works in the next way. We provide free flights in our game with wage zero. So it means that once a player uses these free bets, he can withdraw, hold, sell, or do whatever he wants with those tokens. And I think that the biggest part is working closely with communities, for example, like you guys, to tap into like engagement. And our focus is to creating a buzz through exciting events and different activities for communities, so they have a reason to stay with us.
I think that is really impressive, like the amount of community collaborations that you guys are working towards. So in that case, I can safely say that the plan for Aviatrix to support Nibiru is also through these kind of activities as well, having more activities as well. So I can see how our game nights will slowly include Aviatrix as one of the core games for everyone to play as well. So that's really interesting to hear. So I think one more question which I would like to ask is what kind of value add does Aviatrix plan to provide to the general users and also the Nibiru community? I think this is really interesting because it will potentially help to scale up Aviatrix more in terms of like user base and also like engagement base as well.
Exactly, because as we know that community is the most important part of our development. So Aviatrix adds value by offering a unique gameplay experience, but plus to it, a good reward system for players. If we're talking about collaboration between communities, for example, like we're collaborating with you guys, as I mentioned, I can name here drops that we hold each weeks. And it depends on the play activity, and we provide a prize pool fully from our side, plus to it in-game tournaments that we have. And besides that, we will continue with the different activities for the community itself. It will not be connected only with gaming. It will be, for example, different contests that we're going to launch with you, and we also will form a prize pool from our site in Nibi tokens, because in our plans is to provide a certain percent from our revenue to support the community and to provide different activities for your community as well.
That's really cool to hear. So for those of you who are here today, so you'll be looking forward to play a little bit more on Aviatrix, right? So you can get all those airdrops if you mean, and get all those
Exactly.
prize points if you mean. Thank you for sharing that, Dasha. So I think I have almost come to the end of this session, but there's one last question I would like to ask you, which is if you have anything else you would like to share with the audience, like are there any secret alphas that you would like to share with the audience? I think this is interesting because uh generally like when the community members join the ecosystem sessions, like we always expect to hear some alpha sticks, right? So I think this is a good opportunity to share some tips and tricks or any secret alphas that you guys have.
I see the question about any tricks to reach the odd 50th. Actually, there is no trick in our game because everything is goes through the blockchain, and it depends on the luck only, and you feel how you can predict when the plane will crash. Regarding the plans that we have for 2025, actually, there is quite a lot because we will have new integrations with different projects, but plus to it, we will develop new features inside our game. We will provide more like uh, more reasons for player to visit our game because we will adapt it to the main events. We will change the background. We will make it in a festive mood. Plus to it, we will do a lot of campaigns with our bonuses that we have inside our game. And for sure, it's worth to wait for new community events that we're going to have with Nibiru, because we're in a close collaboration and we definitely want to move forward into this direction.
Dasha, I think these sessions will be the session that we will learn more about Aviatrix, how does Aviatrix works. So I think unfortunately you cannot share your screen, but do you have like any video or anything that we can learn about Aviatrix? Yeah.
Yeah, sure. I have a video and I will upload it to our chat. Actually, it will describe everything about Aviatrix, but the game itself is really easy and everyone can start playing it because it's really fun. And everything that you need to do is go to our website, aviatrix.xyz, click on Start Play, and after that, connect the wallet. And the interface is really user friendly. You will see how to place bets, and idea of the game is that you need to push out before the plane is exploded. And if you manage to push out, you will get your bet multiplied on the odds at what you push out. I just shared the video about Aviatrix to the chat of this channel, and there you will be able to see like all the features that we have inside, starting from the seasonal themes inside our game upon major events around the world. Continuous with bonuses that we have in our game, and plus to it some info about certification and licenses that we obtain into new markets.
Sounds good. Sounds good, Dasha. I think right now you guys can see my screen, right? The Aviatrix website. So, Dasha, should I like connect my wallet first, right?
Yes, exactly. To start the plan, you need to connect the wallet. After that, in the right menu, you can choose the blockchain that you would like to use to place your bets and make a deposit to the game. And after that, you can try to start playing.
For Nibiru, we can choose the Nibi right over here. And then uh
Exactly.
we can also like deposit and withdraw the Nibi right over here, right? Mm. All right. I think 10 Nibi deposit
So
already.
actually, as you can see, the way how to start the game, they are like they do not. Yeah, shoot, will be enough. And you can start make withdrawal and deposit without any time to get any approval. So this is the main advantage on Web3 compared to Web2, because on Web2 in such games, withdrawals for approvals usually takes from a few hours to a few days.
Mm. So, let's say like if we do this on blockchains, for this time I do on Nibiru chains, so I will receive my, like my Nibi after I deposit like very fast one, right?
So once you confirm things up to 1 minute, depends on the blockchain activity, and the same one for withdrawals.
Should I withdraw it now or should I like play it first? Try to do some bet.
You can try to play, yeah, sure. But if like any occasion appears that you need to withdraw without any gameplay, you can do it also.
Ah, I see. So let's try like one Nibi. So I can just click the place bet here, right?
Yes,
Oh, you can do the auto play also for like when to.
yeah, so autoplay is really convenient for the long sessions. And when you know, for example, at what odds you would like to withdraw, because you can find a lot of guides online that can provide you with some tricks how to win more in games. And people like to try them. And usually they suggest some kind of odds that you can put into autoplay mode and see how the game is going. Regarding those
Ah.
guys, I can say that it's just suggestions. because all the outcomes in our games are randomly generated and you
Ah,
can't predict it for 100%. So it's just a fun way how to try the game.
I see, I see. So as you can see here, like it will just, you know, like uh cash out the bet when it's reached like 1.1x, right? In that case, in this case. Oh, I think it's very convenient features to use. Yeah. So uh let me try to like withdraw my Nibi. Like for the withdrawal, that's all, right? So I just click withdraw and then it will just transfer it to my wallet, right?
Yeah, you click withdraw, approve. Yeah,
Oh. Ah, okay. I think I approve it
yes,
already.
approve the transaction, and after that, it will be transferred to your wallet. So actually, because it's quite complicated. Yes, and this is also one of the advantages
This
for
is
any documents, any kind of approval for your incomes and etc. You can do it instantly, and this is like the way how players can use it more convenient.
mm, I see, Dasha. I think that is a very nice example for everyone who joined these sessions today. So, Dasha, maybe you can like share more a little bit about the use cases for the Aviatrix and like how can we as a retail users best maximize the use of the Aviatrix app?
It's a really good question. So actually, for us, Aviatrix is more than just a game because we developed it for a few years. And first, of course, it offers entertainment through engagement gameplay. But plus to it, inside the game, we implemented Web3 features, even though we work for Web2 and Web3. And you can see the plane inside the game that are actually NFTs, and they're developing from level 1 to level 8, and depends on your playing experience. You can get the perks in our reward system that we have inside the game. For reward price pool, we form the sum from our end and distribute it on a daily basis uh, all over our player base for Web 2 and Web 3. So I can say that reward system is the main feature for players because they do not only play for playing, but also they get some perks inside the game. And this is the way how we think to make game more engageable for players.
Oh, I think that is super sick to hear. Like the NFT features, the leveling system that a user can, you know, leveling up to reach the level 8. I think that is very interesting one. All right. So Dasha, I think this is my last question. So Dasha, any use case any case studies that we can talk about for Aviatrix? Like yeah, any.
Actually, we have a lot of case studies because we are on the market for 3 years almost, and we have a lot of integration on the Web2 market with different casinos. But let's talk about Web3 launch now. We started not a long time ago, and starting from the summer, we integrated 3 blockchains. And starting from the real launch that was like a month ago, we had each week more than 100K in turnover. That I can say that this is a good result for the Web3 game. And plus to it, we decided to give away back 10% from our income to the to the community engagement events. And we are going to invest this money in different airdrops, events, and community content that we are going to have with our partners that we are working now, for example, like with you guys.
Wow, I think that is very nice. So you guys hear about the 10% that Aviatrix bring that 10% to distribute for the community. There are some thing about airdrop also. I think that that is a very quick leak for you guys who joined in these sessions. Yeah, I think that's it from my end. But I just want to open to the floor. Like anyone have any questions about Aviatrix, feel free to unmute yourself or drop it in the chat. So I think Dasha still here with us, so she can take the questions. Yeah, any questions?
Sure, we have 10 minutes more and I will be happy to answer any questions that you have.
Yeah, exactly. Oh yeah, I see Shadow is typing. So yeah. Have you guys tried the Aviatrix before? I think this is very interesting one. You guys should try it. Yeah.
Oh, and actually about trying the game, you can do it for free now because we have an active promo code for Nibiru community. You can check it in X and you will have 30 free flights that you will be able to use in Aviatrix. And if you will complete the wager, you will have like free tokens to withdraw and use.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. There are some like trial like the code. So you guys can try the Aviatrix with that code. I think the promo code, I think I will drop the link that we have on the Twitter in the chat so you guys can check this out. Yeah, there are some promo code here which is Arrowjet, so you guys can use that and try Aviatric by yourself. Yeah. So Dasha, I saw one question from
Mhm.
Shadow. Shadow asks like, can any token be used with your platform?
Let's say that for now we have only three tokens available in our game. It's Nibiru token, Sada token, and Scorn coin. That is our own coin. But we'll look for integrate more Cosmos-based token at first. And once we will complete with Cosmos project community, we will continue with different blockchains. In our agenda, it's Solana or Ethereum.
Yeah, sounds good, sounds good. But for now, Shadow, you can try to use Nibi to play the Aviatrix. Yeah. And yeah, I believe that in the future there will be a lot more chain that Aviatrix will integrate in the future. Yeah.
Yes, exactly. Because for now we are focused on Cosmos-based tokens because this is the easiest way for us because we started with Cosmos, and like we are quite optimistic about the community growth in this blockchain, and we are looking to have good partnerships and like invest back for the help that they will provide us. So with the community growing and possibility to use their token inside our game.
All right. Thank you so much, Dasha. I think that's super sick to hear. And anyone have any questions? I think Stefan just joined us, right? Hi, Stefan.
Hello, I saw that you joined yesterday's session also. It's really nice to see you here.
Yeah, Stefan is like one of the most active user in our community. So yeah, happy to have you here with us today, Stefan. I think we come to an end of the sessions. So yeah, everyone, thank you so much for joining. Thank you, Dasha, for sharing about the Aviatrix. I think this is very nice sessions, and I hope you guys learned and know more about the Aviatrix for these sessions. So last thing, if you guys have any questions about Aviatrix, you guys can drop me like in the chat, and then I will just pass the question to the Aviatrix team and we'll get back to you. Like, yeah, if you have any question after these sessions. All right. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you, Dasha. So yeah.
Thank you also for invitation. And if you will have any question, you can just drop it to the general chat here and tag me because I'm online with this account and I will see them.
Yeah. That's great. That's great. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Dasha. All right. Bye bye, guys. Take care.
Thank you.
Happy weekend.